Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm building a fairy home. I kind of wanted to build a little bit of a whimsical build, and yeah, that's why I decided to do it. And at first I decided to use a little bit of terrain manipulation. I raised up one area a lot, and I decided that I would put down the house in that area. What I also did was some like stairs to get up there, and some like areas where it is completely flat. What I also did was a little bit of a lake. I wanted the house to be like kind of small, not like small, not like a starter home small, but I wanted it to not fill like the whole lot. It was important to me that the other like area would be the lake. I think that is like a nice little addition, kind of, for that like whimsical home. What I also really wanted was like several different roof shapes, and kind of like odd like roofing itself, and also like just odd shapes. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. As you can see, I used like Control Z, I think it is, to like manipulate the roof a lot. And yeah, I also put down like the octagonal roofs, but also like just other roof types. I really wanted to use that like five-sided roof, so that's what I did there. It looks a little bit odd, but yeah, I wasn't really like bothered by that. I also decided to use the rounded roof. I don't think I have used that a lot, because it is a little bit weird, honestly. It just looks a little bit strange, in my opinion. But yeah, I really wanted to use it here. I also decided to use the like taller wall height. I think the medium one, not the tall one, but the medium one. Just because I think it looks a little bit better like that. I also put down some terrain paint here, so like the way up is a little bit more clear. I also put down a little bit of a picnic area with a grill down there, in like the first larger plateau area. I also decided to put down like a walkway around the lake. And I needed to change the lake a little bit for that, because I couldn't really like walk around all that well otherwise. And yeah, I needed to shape it again a little bit, because it looked a little bit weird. But I think in the end, it looks nice again. And yeah, as you can see, I deleted the terrain paint that I already had, and did it again. I also made it a little bit like thicker, the walkway, just in that right backhand corner of the lot. And then I decided that I would use a little bit of another swatch for the lake itself. Just because normally I use like the standard default blue swatch, because I think it looks like the yeah, like normal kind of. But I really wanted to try something new here, and I thought a little bit of like yeah, dirtier pond water with a lot of like leaves inside would look cool as well. And now I'm putting down the color for the walls outside. I really wanted it to be like a little bit of a fairy home. That's why I also put the fairy home as like the title, basically, of the lot. And I kind of imagined it to be a winter fairy, but because I don't have seasons and I can't have like snow lying down, I decided that the home would be like the home of the winter fairy, but in like the off season, basically, or in her or his off season. So basically, like the winter fairy doesn't have anything to do in like in spring, summer, or autumn. So I decided that in those seasons, the winter fairy would like go here and like enjoy their time off, basically. I'm not sure if that like makes any sense, but I thought that would be kind of funny to do, and yeah, that's what I decided here. I kind of went with a little bit of a color scheme that fits kind of. I decided on purple instead of blue because blue is like a little bit too standard. I kind of wanted it to be a little bit different, so I decided on purple because I think if you like if you're outside, you get like kind of like red cheeks, but oftentimes it's kind of purple. So I wanted to mimic a little bit of like that color basically. And yeah, that was like the color inspiration that I went for. I kind of like purple. It's like a fun color. And yeah, I wanted to try that as the color scheme for this build. But first I needed to complete the outside. So this video is only the outside because it took me such a long time. And even though it is already sped up, as you can see, it's still quite a long video. And I kind of just wanted to like not make it sped up even more. And I didn't want to delete anything, so yeah, I decided to split it into. And yeah, as you can see, I started with terrain paint. Normally I put down the plants and then the terrain paint, but in this instance I kind of wanted to try it the other way around. I'm not sure what is like better, but I think there's like sometimes it's better this way, sometimes it's better the other way. I haven't reached like one conclusion for that. I think like it only looks good in the end when there is like plants there. So at the moment it looks a little bit strange. But yeah, that's just how it went basically. And yeah, as you can see, I decided to put down some pine trees in the right hand corner. I also, I started with the trees. I kind of wanted to block the whole area, which is also why I put down the terrain paint first. I really wanted to be there to be some like to make it look good from the distance, basically, because it's such a large area. That's why I also like put down like just a few plants here and there, and then move on to the next one. So I first put down that like round bush everywhere, or at like least like in several different areas, and then I moved on to another plant and so on. What I really wanted to do was use debug, because there are so many more like things there. So that's why I used it. I especially like those like fallen tree things. Let's just call them that. I think they just look so fun. Kind of weird, honestly, but I think in like the context of like the fairy build, I think it makes a lot of sense. It is kind of fun. And I also really wanted to use those fences. I went into debug, especially trying to use those, just because I knew that I wouldn't be able to use like the normal fences, but I really wanted something there, and I thought those fences with like the plants growing there would be quite cool. So yeah, that's why I use those. And now I'm just searching through debug for more plants to put down and other things as well, of course. I put down those like lavendel-like things. We have like plant that is exactly that, just another like swatch basically, another color. This one is a little bit more white, and I thought that would be quite cool, so yeah, I put that down. I also put down those like vines growing on the floor. I think that looks really cool. I really like those plants. They are a little bit too big, so I size them down always, basically. But yeah, I put that down as well. I also put down some like plants growing up the side of the build. And I really wanted there to be some growing up that specific column, but it just wouldn't work out. It looked so strange because it didn't like go close enough to the column, so yeah, I decided to abandon that idea. I also put down a bunch of rocks, just around, because I think that looks quite cool and adds another dimension. And yeah, with some more touches on the outside, I was finished with that and I moved on to the inside. But that is, as I already said, a separate video. So yeah, see you then. Now you can see some screenshots of the build. I hope you like it. You can download it from the gallery. My ID is TGGSims, same as my YouTube channel name. I also hope that you liked the video and will consider pressing the thumbs up button and subscribing. Thanks very much for watching and have a great week. Bye!